Now, when you start to bake, if you're going to make a bit of white bread, you want to warm your bowl in front of the fire a bit first, and then you put a bit of flour in, as much as you think you'll want, up in a quarter of a stein here. And then you just dolly it out, get it out through the middle a bit, and make a little bit of a hole in the middle, and you put a little bit of yeast in, crumble it up with your fingers, and put a little bit of lard in. And then you put a drop of warm water, either warm water or milk and water, just as you have it to spar. And you put it down in this way and make a little bit of a well on it. And then you get a bit of salt. You sprinkle it round the side, at the top now, at the edge. And then, in a while, when it's all bubbled up, in the middle, you start and stir it round with a spoon. And stir and keep putting a little drop more water until it gets nice and doughy down, and then you just start and you knead on top. You knead it from side to middle and side to middle till you've gotten it so you can clean bowl and clean your hands with it. And then you thump it and turn it over and you thump it down with a nest at bottom. You cover it over with a warm cloth and you let it rise. Now then, when it's risen as big as it will, which will be twice size it's been afore, you take a few tins and you grease them, and you have a bowl and you put a bit of flour on, sprinkle a little bit of flour on, and you cut this here up, this beef, you cut it up, and you 3/4 fill your tin. You won't overfill them or else they'll rise how big it yown, and then they'll run over. And then you let them rise a little bit more. Some rises them in front at fire, at fender, and some rises them at table. But I always put them at table because I think if you put them on fender, your side gets too hot and t'other doesn't get hot enough, and then the scouder on top. So then you put them in the oven, and it's a nice hot oven to start with. You won't have it our cord, or else your bread won't rise, and as I tell you before, it would run over. You want it just right here, where you just put your hand in, and you can tell in a minute whether it's right or not. And if you have it over it, then it'll burn you, and it'll kiss all your leaves up, and then they won't be fit to eat. It'll be fit for nothing but pig trail. But whether you just let it bide, I put mine into about halfway up it oven. I don't have it at bottom, because if you put it at bottom it burns. And then you turn it round when it's done so long. And when it's done about 3/4 of an hour, you take it out, you turn it out at tin, and you just tap it at bottom. And if it sounds hollow, it's there. And if it doesn't sound hollow, you'll put it back again for a bit. And it just wants to sound duller. And then you stand it at the end of a cloth of a table and let it get cold. Now you won't take warm bread away because it will sweat. And then it will be doughy when you've done. So then, that's all I can tell you.